watching Big Bonker Boi News.
Okay, so this is going to be the last episode of Big Bonker Boy News for a while because I'll be on. First off, I'll be on. I'll be somewhere tomorrow, and the next day I'll make my way to Texas, starting the Texas arc. It's also going to be the start of the big three arcs saga, because we're going to Texas, we're going to South Dakota, and we're probably going to go to Nashville. But now that South Dakota has been pushed back from July to August, who knows what will happen. Hopefully we go to South Dakota around the beginning of August, which gives us time to spend a long weekend down at Nashville, because that was our original plan. We were going down there for a long weekend. We gotta do all that before school starts here, because school starts in August for us. I know I heard a lot of other people, they say school starts for them in September, which yeah. But at least we get out in May. And since the pandemic, this pandemic has moved up, or delayed the first day of school, last school year, the one that we just finished now. That means that we get off later than usual. So the school just made a change to where, instead of originally starting school around the very, very beginning of August, it starts around the end of August, like the 24th, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, we got time. So, if you're wondering where I'm going to be tomorrow, you just see by the water tower. This here is going to be the first announcement, or the first news of the video. But the Salem arc is coming tomorrow. Be prepared. So the Salem arc is, it's going to be a fresh arc too. It's going to be a fresh arc because there's lots of towers there that I have never filmed before. I did film at least one tower there, and it was from Ohio too, so it wasn't that good of footage, because it was a distance away, and there's trees blocking me here and there. It was blocking a tower and stuff. But tomorrow we're going to Salem. So if you guys don't know the reason why, which you guys don't know the reason why, you guys will never know until I tell you. But the last day of driver's ed for me and driving and stuff, my mom wanted me to take the written test immediately after, so I could just start practicing driving, because I need like 6 months, until 6 months of driving with my parents, until before I can get my license. So yeah, we did that. I passed, and because I passed on the first try, my parents are taking me to we're all going to a pizza buffet place, which is my second favorite pizza buffet. Um, It is called Pizza Inn. There used to be two locations, one in Rolla and the one in Salem. But the one in Rolla closed down because a guy who the couple who owned the place were pretty old, and they didn't want to run two places, so they closed. Instead of closing the one down instead of closing the one down in Salem, they closed down the one in Rolla. Yeah, it was very big disappointment, but at least we have a use to go to Salem now, because my parents hate Salem. They call it a useless town, and there's nothing to do there, but there's something to do there now. Now we can go to Pizza Inn and stuff, but it's a pretty rare thing. I'm pretty sure the last time we went there was like 2019, so it's a rare occurrence. So I gotta take this chance, you know. So I'm gonna film every single tower I see there, including including the water tower you're able to see now. So yeah, there's that. All right, so yeah, I've on Tuesday, no, Wednesday, during driver's ed, we drove down to Salem just to pass it by. It was like a little checkup before I ever known. It was a checkup of all the towers, you know, and nothing seemed to change, you know. All the towers with the LEDs still have their LEDs, and the only tower with a strobe, I'm pretty sure it still has its strobe, but I couldn't see any flashes, probably because of sunlight, but there were trees blocking the tower too. It's like the seventh tower you see before you get to Salem, and it's the last tower, the last big real tower that you see um, before you reach Salem. The last tower you see is a small tower with a pair of markers by the Salem Hospital. So yeah, I got to see those towers after a long time again finally, and nothing changed. Especially there's one Salem tower that I want to film the most. It's a red and white tower with two sets of old school incandescents. And water tower. There's like two water towers I'm going to film, and I'm pretty sure they both have markers. You can see the old school tin one that in the picture has one, and there's another one by the Walmart tower. It's a globe. It's a globe spear type water tower, you know. And yeah, I remember it having markers. So yeah, I'd never known this had markers. I only found that out after searching around. Well, you know, after finding out that I was going to Salem and stuff, I was looking at the towers and stuff, and I looked at the water tower, not expecting anything new, and then I seen the markers on top. I was just like, holy crap! So there's that. So there's that news and stuff. So yeah. All right. So here's some more news about the Texas arc, because you know I got to tell you all this, and I'm pretty sure it's the last I know. Finally, the last, because after tomorrow, the Texas arc will begin. So there was another change of plans. Yep, there's another change of plans. Instead of going instead of going from San Antonio to that one island place, South Part A, our island. Um, we my parents switched it up from San Antonio, from driving from San Antonio to that island to driving from San Antonio to Corpus Christi. And this is actually good news. I would usually I would consider this to be bad news, but I checked out the area and stuff after my dad told me about the switch and stuff. I looked around and there's like much more towers in this city than there is in the island city, the little island city town, whatever. So yeah, the original place we're going to after San Antonio literally only had one tower. After that, it was just a water tower along with a few buildings with incandescents here and there. And that was it. That was really it. At least this one here has more towers. So yeah, there was one sacrifice. There was one unknown sacrifice that my parents made. They didn't even know about it, but they sacrificed the chance of me filming that one tower down there in that one island. The reason why I wanted to film it is because the top antenna was very special. It was a type of antenna that was it's kind of like a hat. So it was on top of the antenna. I mean, it was on top of the tower. It was like a hat. It was in the middle. It had the pole, and it kind of looked like an umbrella. I really want to film it though, but my parents made the unknown sacrifice to switch things up. But I don't really care that much. At least I get to film more towers. I'm pretty sure I found. Pretty sure there's a tower around this area that has a 306, along with another tower down here too. Could have sworn I seen a single strobe with I could have sworn I seen a tower here with a single strobe with markers on it too. It's a American Tower Corporation. So I'm pretty sure this is an American Tower Corporation tower. I can here. Let's just. I'm pretty sure this is a street view where I found that out. Okay, so there it is. You can see that is a single strobe. That looks like a single strobe to me. I can tell single strobes and modern LEDs apart from each other, but that doesn't look like a modern LED. So now it's time for the markers. There's some markers. So you're only able to see one of them. And the other one's being blocked by a cell antenna, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this here is a wielder of the 306. Oh, and I think that might be a TV antenna too. I don't know. That reminds me of a TV antenna. You'll find that stuff on tall TV towers. This is a tower trio. You got the big one here, and there's a small one here too. You got this one, and then we got the third one, which is the medium one. You can see, but this one here is the only one that has a beacon. Sadly enough. So yeah, and there's also I don't know what this is called, but some sort of It reminds me of a power plant, but we got this here and stuff. There's a few there's a certain tower, a certain type of tower. There it is. That's the certain type of tower that I'm referring to. Um, Usually these have beacons. Hopefully these have beacons. Oh no. So yeah, that's the type of tower that I was talking about. There's like, what did I just find? Did I find a stack of Mentos? Okay. Alright, there it goes. So there's like four of them that I know of, four or five. Not too sure. I'm pretty sure it might be five. But there are at least there's four. There's at least four of them. I don't know if they all have beacons or not. I really hope all four or five of them have beacons. There's also two pylons here that have incandescence. I can think I can find pylons too. Uh, Here, let's just it's in this area. They're in this area. Okay, that's some bad street view. They're in this area somewhere. Uh, Pretty sure it's close to this plant thing too. Uh, okay, I found one. This one is one that has an incandescent. They both have incandescence. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure they're faded. That they're red and white, but they're very faded. They need a new coat of paint. So they're saying this on this one, and since there is no street, oh no, my phone dropped from 5 to 2% so fast. It's like it's like it was flash. It was like a flash. Okay, so gotta plug in my phone. Oh, it just went from one. It went to 1%. Okay. After a few minutes, I'm back. For some reason, even after plugging in my phone went to 1% and still died. I prevent. I should. It shouldn't have died. I plugged it in. It still got power and everything, but it decided to die. So yeah. All right. So the other actually, it kind of looks like it's flashing. Kind of looks reddish. Oh, I think it might have been flashing. I wonder if the other one was flashing. I don't know. Sadly, these monopole, I mean pylon towers only have only have one marker. Sadly, not two. That's one takeaway from these, but they are pretty cool though. So there's that. Okay, so my phone tends to delete clips and stuff of videos I've made if they are being made when the phone died. So let's hope that the previous clip is still around. Oh, thank God, it's still here. Okay, so I think that's going to be it. So, see y'all later. Bye.
You are watching Big Bonker Boi News.